YouTube, how the hell are you? It's your boy Misterisme coming at you today with a gameplay on the Eclipse DLC map Knockout. This will be my first video in the series of all four where I show you gameplay and talk about the new maps and everything like that and just kind of ramble like I always do in my videos. First off, I do want to apologize for whatever reason when I record in theater mode lately, it cuts out the first 30 seconds of the game. I don't know why that is, kind of frustrating, but whatever, at least it's the first 30 seconds, not some chunk in the middle or some shit like that. But anyway, that's just the struggle I have to live with recording videos and trying to make YouTube videos on a PlayStation and not on a computer. But anyway, we're playing Knockout, we're playing Hardpoint. I chose Hardpoint because, well, actually I didn't choose Hardpoint. I was playing in the Eclipse DLC playlist, which is a lot of fun. If you guys really just want to focus on the new maps and are into objective-based gameplay as well as TDM kill confirmed, I would definitely suggest hitting up the bonus playlist. I don't know how long it's going to be up for. Like, I honestly don't know. Probably, I don't even know if it's still up there now. I don't know. But it's got kill confirmed, TDM, uplink, safeguard, domination, and hardpoint. I believe are all the game types. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of fast-paced gameplays, as well as a lot of gunfights if you're a kill whore, it just gives you a lot of different, a lot of ways you can really learn about the maps, both the layouts, both the objective points, everything. I enjoy Hardpoint personally. Hardpoint's probably one of my favorite game modes in Call of Duty, just because it's very fast-paced. It's almost always a tight game. There's a lot of gunfights, and it's just a lot of fun. I don't know. I just really like it. This game, I'm playing with a Kuda. It's 4 attachments, I believe. It's quick draw, rapid fire, suppressor, and long barrel, I believe. It might be, I'm not sure if it's long barrel or if it's extended mags. I switch those out very often. As far as perks go, I only use 2. I use Dead Silence and I use Awareness. Now I heard some people say like, oh, your perk setup is for Search and Destroy or whatever, and like, I don't know, I don't care. To me, I just like these perks. Sometimes I'll switch out my Awareness for Blast Suppressor or whatever. I almost always use Dead Silence. If you guys are out there running around with an unsuppressed weapon, stomping around like crazy, like if you get rid of those things that make you so obvious to other players, you'll add 10, 15, 20 kills to your gameplay every time. Just because, like, that's not some person that heard you coming a mile away and was pre-aiming that corner or something like that. But that's beside the point. I want to get back to this map. First impressions on Knockout is that this is, first of all, this is my favorite map of the new DLC by far, hands down. First impressions looking at it, it's a beautiful map. Great colors, great flow, lots of different routes and angles and everything. It's definitely a map that's structured in a way that if you're running like 6 deep with a team of like friends and you're all in a chat party or whatever, you're all talking to each other, it's actually a kind of map that has the layout that would afford you the ability to just shut it down, just take control and just take over the map, which I really like. As far as the play styles in the map and everything, it seems pretty well rounded. I use the SMG the whole time, and I had no problem in most gunfights. It's not too far, like the range isn't crazy where you're not gonna win a gunfight against like an AR from a long range. Obviously, if you have long barrel, it kind of makes it a little easier. All these maps are kind of large, so if you are an SMG player like myself, I would suggest long barrel on these new maps. As far as if you're an AR player, you're pretty much set, especially after the last weapons buff, where it pretty much boosted the stats on every weapon. So definitely experiment, guys. Play around, use different guns, try different things, because they've been constantly refreshing the stats on this game and everything to make it well-rounded and to make it more universal for everybody. The only thing I wouldn't suggest on a map like this is probably a sniper rifle. There's one guy in the game you'll see run around with like the interdiction or whatever the hell it's called, like the new sniper rifle. He doesn't do so hot. And I think that's just because there aren't a lot of long lines of sights. And unless you're one of those people that just runs around and quick scopes like a fucking crazy person, which I don't know how you guys do that. I can't do it for the life of me, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. unless you're a quickscoper like that, I don't see how you could play a sniper very well on this map, just because I don't think there's any one like long line of sight, except for on the side with the jump of wall run. But even then, you have to look up over that bridge, so you don't really have like a line of sight there. So that's interesting. We'll see how that plays out. I'll have to maybe hop in one day with a sniper rifle and see how it goes. As far as the hardpoint rotations and the gameplay, the objectives as far as this game goes, I've played this map so far as of today. I played TDM, I played Kill Confirm, I think I played Safeguard on this map, which was kind of, I don't know, I don't really pay much attention to Safeguard because I don't like that game mode. I think it's ridiculous. I played Domination. Domination was a lot of fun on this map, and Hardpoint. The Hardpoint rotation, obviously, that I'm playing now, is pretty easy to learn. The only issue that I have with the new maps with Hardpoint is that the flags, the hills, are very close to one another. It's not like other maps where like you'll be in one hill and then the second hill is like on the other side of the map, and you have to like actually time your rotation. You have to actually make sure you know, like, at 8 seconds I gotta run, I gotta get to that other hill. It's not like that, and they're all pretty close to each other, which is kind of a shame, because it kind of takes that you know, the intensity out of it, where you have to rush to get there to get that forwarding action and get that next hill. But who knows, maybe they'll change it. There have been other maps where they've changed the rotation of the hills and stuff. And maybe they'll do that again. I don't know if they can actually change the location of the hills, but maybe they can. Or maybe if they just switch the rotation around a little bit, it'll make it a little more, a little tougher to take over the next hill. Because I think that is a major part of, obviously that's a major part of Hardpoint. You get those first 100 points, it's a big deal. But anyway, I'm also thinking about like the way that the game is set up. I kind of want to see what the maps are like on Search and Destroy. Now, I don't play a lot of Search and Destroy. That's because up until recently, I haven't been that confident in my ability in the game. And Search and Destroy, especially from like a making videos and recording standpoint, or like streaming, if you're not good at Search and Destroy and you spend all your time getting first blooded, like, that's just an entire video of you spectating another player play the game. So that's something that I'm kind of not too into. However, I played a couple games of Search and Destroy like a week ago, and I had a lot of fun. I actually played pretty well. I was the top scorer. We won the game. It was, honestly, I had a pretty good time. So I think I might give it another go. Like, I feel like lately I've been grinding so much, and I know I came into the Call of Duty series really late, but I've learned a lot, and I think that I've gotten a lot better in the game, and my map awareness and my tactics and my routes and everything, and my timing, they've all seemed to have gotten a little better. So I think that I might have a better shot at Search and Destroy, and that's something that I've honestly been tossing around in my brain a lot lately. Like, would you guys want to watch me play Search and Destroy maybe once a week or something, a couple times a month? If you would, let me know in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up. If you guys see somebody making a suggestion or anything like that, make sure you thumbs it up in the comments. Get it up to the top so I can see it. I try to read them all. I mean, I do read them all. Let's face it, I don't get a lot of comments on my videos. But yeah, Search and Destroy. I do want to start playing it, I think. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely, to me, I respect Search and Destroy over every other game mode, as far as like who really is like the big dogs versus, it separates the boys from the men. I love watching Search and Destroy being played. I love watching competitive Call of Duty with Search and Destroy. I'm just a big fan of the game mode, so I do want to like get into it. It's just like I just fucking hate losing. Is this the thing? I don't like spectating. I don't like, if I get first blooded for whatever reason, like, I gotta sit and watch the whole team for the next 2 minutes or whatever it is, and it's just not fun. But when you're doing good in Search and Destroy, nothing I don't think in Call of Duty feels as good as doing good in Search and Destroy, because it's a hard game mode. It's hard. It takes a lot of strategy. It takes a lot of patience. You have to really, especially if you're a rusher like I am, it really does take a reality check. You kind of have to check yourself and change up your whole play style and everything to do well, and I enjoy that a lot. So yeah, let me Let me know what you think in the in the comments below or whatever. It's getting towards the end for me here, I think. So yeah, first impressions of the map, like I said, great colors, great flow. It's a super good looking map. It's a lot of fun to play, and I definitely will be playing a lot of it. Be ready to see this map in a lot of my videos, because it's just a lot of fun. I really like the way it plays, and I think that it's just it just shows that. I just think it's going to be a map that I play well, because I don't know, I play this map very well. It just seems like I do. So anyway, that's about to do it for me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, as always, leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really does help the channel. We won 250 to 212. I went 54 and 24. That's it, guys. My name is Mr. Isme, and as always, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.